sure volume's up. 5, 4.
Just make sure.
Yep. A minute 36. That's not correct. Really, Facebook.
You're going.
Okay, there it goes. Sorry. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to Tuesday Boozeday. I hope you are doing well out there. Let me find my comment section. This layout is different. I'm on my computer instead of my phone tonight, and things are moved all around in different spots. Okay, I see comments.
Do you want to put this up here?
Sure, just put it up there. I swear, every time you log into Facebook, something has changed. I can't even. There we are. Okay, now I see comments. Sorry. Hi, Bernadette and Stan. Welcome. So yes, happy Tuesday, everyone. Okay, sorry. Okay, now we got two screens going. Jeffrey Yates, welcome. Hello, Dad. All right. So as we like to kick off every show, please share what you're drinking, where you're watching from, what you're smoking. Hey, it's 420. Happy 420. Happy holidays to those of you who celebrate. I am having my new rum. So it is release day. Time of Fate is out. So new rum today. It is Don Q Gran Reserva Añejo Exo. I just went into the liquor store today and looked for the most expensive bottle of rum they had. And this is the winner. So let's give it a try. I haven't even tried it yet. Smoky, delicious.
Hello, everyone. I haven't said hi yet.
Oh, sorry.
Hi.
Hi, Lori, Mom, Shannon, welcome. Hello, Marilyn. Marilyn, I'm happy you got your book today, just in time for release day.
Thanks, Julie, for our hats.
Our hats, yes. That's my my weed hat. Cannabis. Sorry, I forgot I'm classy. All right, so some of you are already doing it, but remember to use those hashtags, hashtag live, hashtag replay. Let us know how you're watching. Reminder, this month's contest is for a special one-on-one happy hour with myself. So yeah, stay engaged here in the group, here on Tuesday Boozeday especially. And yeah, that will be announced not next week, week after. Sorry, I thought we were closer to the end of the month. Okay, let's jump in though. So talk about what you did last weekend, guys. I hope you had more fun than we did. You know, we went from Estes Park the weekend before to doing virtually nothing this last weekend, which, you know, it is nice in its own right. Really all we did was we had pizza and dinner with the kids Friday night, and then it snowed. It was very snowy on Saturday.
So we had cleaning done.
We ended up doing some house cleaning because of that. Sunday, the sun came out. We took the kids to the park and the mall to get Natasha's new glasses arranged. Look at them, very cool.
I'll talk about them in a few.
Okay, sure. And guys, that was really our weekend. Like I mentioned, not too eventful. We did watch a movie. I will talk about that in the pop culture check-in. Yeah. Hello, Charlene, Jody, Leo, welcome. Let's see what else. So a little fun fact about today. Today, I don't know. I know my mom and dad are on here. I don't know if you guys remember. Probably not. But today is the 10-year anniversary of Natasha meeting my parents for the first time. You're probably wondering, that's a weird thing to remember, and it is. But you know, 10 years ago, let's see, it's 2011. I was in college. It was 420. We had just started dating officially, well, it would have been 12 days before. And needless to say, I was very high.
I worked all day.
She was at work. I took the day off and went to the Rockies game. I smoked out of a Coke can. You know, you do what you have to when you're young, I guess. But yeah, so there's the foundation to the story. That's why I remember it. Although I probably shouldn't have remembered it. But that was the first time I took Natasha to meet well, it was dinner with my mom, but she met my dad, who was in the car dropping my sister off. So we had dinner with my mom and sister at Buffalo Wild Wings that night. And yeah, just a funny memory that always pops up on this day for me. Natasha did not wear this hat. Um, not on that day.
Do you remember what I was wearing? I don't.
No.
Okay.
Well,
you
no,
were remembering a lot of things, so I thought I know.
She may have. I have no idea.
No.
So yeah, just a funny little thing I thought I'd share, being 420 and all. Okay, well then, on that note, let's move ahead. Let's see, pop culture wise, my mom don't even remember. It's fine. Pop culture check-in, guys. Share what you're watching, reading. Let me know in the comments. Looking for those recommendations. I am almost done with my 9th trip through The Office, so maybe I will finally try to commit to watching other things. We'll see. I'm not going to hold my breath. But so far, I've been reading Hunted by Darcy Coates, as you know, for the last 6 years. I've been reading that book about 70% of the way through, so I'm getting there. I started listening to The Driver by Mark Dawson on audiobook. And let's see what else. That's all I've been listening to. I have some old things on here. Parks and Rec, that's been done. Okay, and then as far as what we watched this weekend, what we watched Friday night with the kids over dinner was Cars 2. I want to see all the Cars movies. I saw Cars 1 last winter, I think.
A little caveat. When we have these like fun movie nights with the kids and the fam, so we'll say, hey, especially when we do pizza involved, so we'll all get together and eat pizza in the family room while we're watching a movie. So we'll ask them, hey, what movie do you guys want to watch? And they always try and pick the same, like 2 or 3, always. So I'm a huge Disney nerd, and I'm like, oh, no. You guys need to learn the basics. If you want to beat mommy at Disney trivia, you guys need to watch some of the classics. So I've kind of been on that role, but Andre's really been pushing for Cars, like really hardcore pushing, just Cars. And thankfully, Felix is a huge Lightning McQueen fan. Like he loves Lightning McQueen. He's got a bunch of stuffed cars and toys, just all sorts of Lightning McQueen things. So he was all for it. And Ariel kind of hesitant, but then she said, "Okay, I haven't seen that one." And Selena's actually starting to get into the phase where she'll actually sit down for a movie. I think she sat through the whole movie. Was it? No, maybe the last like 20 minutes she didn't sit through. Mm-hmm. I don't know. But she's actually sitting there and she's starting to really enjoy that. So that was cool. But he was all about Cars.
I'm a big fan. Ready for Cars 3. Maybe next weekend. All right, let's see what else we got. Bernadette watching Falcon and Winter Soldier. The Box in the Cuts. The Last Wealth of Time book. Hey, nice. Awesome, guys. Well, keep those recommendations coming. We always like to go through and add them to our watch list here, all over the place. We're on every platform you can watch something. Let's see. And then so Saturday night is when me and Natasha watched a movie, The Trial of the Chicago 7. So let me first off say, whenever we put on a movie on a Saturday night, we normally fall asleep and don't make it to the end. But the end of
not always.
Well, not always, most of the time. But this movie, we were both sitting on the edge of the couch. Natasha was practically like climbing over me. I don't know. I think she wanted to be closer to the TV.
I was so just, it really got to me. I could not sit still. I had to keep moving. I was like this the whole time, just up and all over the couch, back and forth. It's still just, I can't,
So, needless to say, we highly recommend that movie if you haven't seen it. It's on Netflix. It's a Netflix original movie, and it's actually up for Best Picture of the Year for the Oscars. That's this weekend. The Oscars are this weekend.
That's why we chose to watch it.
Yeah, we wanted to find something that's nominated because I don't know about you guys, but I feel like we always watch the Oscars and we're like, we've never even heard of these movies. So we figured we'd watch something that's nominated, and I see why. It definitely gets your emotions going. So check it out.
Incredible acting. The actors themselves are just top-notch actors, but just even some new actors was like, wow. The storyline, I didn't even know about it. I mean, it's based on a true story, true events. So
yeah, the 1968 Chicago riots at the Democratic National Convention. I had never heard of it either, and I'm just blown away by what the government and the FBI and whatnot had all gotten away with.
Yeah.
So,
and like Andre said, we usually fall asleep. I mean, we finished the movie maybe around 12:30, and we were up for a good hour and a half afterwards, just researching, reading through it, talking about it, just like getting it all out there. I could not believe it. So very, very well done movie.
Yes, so check that out. Yeah, that's what we watched. And then we are still making progress on Sex and the City. We've been watching that every night. I think we'll probably finish season 1 this week. If I saw, they're only like
Did you mention that already
12
last
episode
week?
seasons.
Oh,
I did,
okay.
yes. So yes, very 90s show. I see why Natasha picked it.
Okay, be clear. We have a spinner that we use to pick it.
Well, yes.
But that was one of my draw-ins to the spinner.
You put it on the spinner. That's all I'm saying. All right, so shifting gears, guys. Writing-wise, what's going on in my world today? Actually, something fun. I got to do a interview for a podcast. The Rocky Mountain Fiction Writers run a podcast, and today they wanted to record the episode, just chatting with the 3 finalists for the Independent Writer of the Year award. So the podcast itself should be live by this weekend. So I'll be sure to post that in the group once I have a link for it, so you guys can check that out. Aside from that, I've been working on Salvation. That's that 3rd book of the Amelia Doss series. So that's what I'm writing. I'm about I think chapter 8. I'm just going off my memory here. 8 out of 30, but keep in mind Stephanie's writing half of those chapters. And then I'm editing Nightfall, book 2 of that same series. I'm about halfway through that editing, and then I'll send it to Stephanie, and then she'll finish her portion of editing, and then I'll send it to my other Stephanie, my editor, for her to take care of on her end. Let's see what else. Yes, Time of Fate is on sale today. I don't feel I really need to announce it. I'm sure everyone knows by now, but there it is, officially on sale. Get it out of the glare. Okay. There it is, Time of Fate on sale everywhere. Well, not everywhere, Amazon. Or you can get the paperback anywhere, I should say. So with that, also, the 2nd box set of the Wealth of Time series, which is books 4 through 6, is also on sale. And to celebrate these releases, books 1 and 2, Wealth of Time and Warm Souls, are on sale for 99 cents each. Big shout out and thank you to everyone who has bought copies. Wealth of Time right now is number 8 on the Amazon charts for time travel science fiction. So it's been a fun day running that promotion and watching that climb the charts. And yeah, I'll get to see that kind of play out over the next few weeks as people work their way through the series. So yeah, that's everything I have there. Stay tuned for that audio box set of books 1 through 3. I ran into some difficulties with that, but should be a quick fix, and we'll get that back uploaded. All right. So before we jump in to our kind of free talk session, just quick reminder for anyone who might have come on late. Use those hashtags live, hashtag replay. Let us know how you are watching. On that note, I'll let Natasha talk for a little bit. She's been working on some things for us here for myself. She's been revamping my website behind the scenes. So yeah, go ahead and chat about that and your struggles as a coder these last couple of weeks.
So I am not a website developer by trade at all. I took a web design class back in high school, but that was like strict coding. And I mean, that was years ago. So things have changed significantly since then. And our publishing website, we actually had someone do it for us, and she's amazing. She was incredible. But she did kind of show me some things on how to upkeep it and maintain it. So that's what I've been doing, and that's kind of how I have a foot in the door on actual web development. And it actually got to a point where I did develop a website for a friend of mine. Who just opened a spa not too long ago. But I was taking a look through Andre's website, and I just was like, oh my gosh, this needs an overhaul. Because I was going in there just to kind of update it. I know he's been super busy, so he hasn't been able to update it. So I was like, okay, let me go in and add your new release. I think his last new release in there was Bad Faith, which is book 3 of the Wealth of the Time series. So clearly, I mean, that doesn't include probably like Snowball or Followed East and just a bunch of other books. So I said, okay, that needs to change. And then I spent maybe like 30 seconds on the website and said, no, this needs an overhaul. This needs a redo. So I've been spending finding some extra time in my day to really go through, and I drafted it all out. So I'm a planner. Totally drafted it all out on a big piece of paper, and I drew out every page, what do we want every page to look like. I definitely made sure I was like, Andre, I need your input, and his response was, I don't care. You do what you got to do, which is not helpful at all. So I said, pick these colors, tell me what you want, and then from there it's kind of been, all right, I got it drawn out, now let's go. So I have a good foundation, a really good start. And now that I've kind of, again, been diving into it more and doing some more just research and understanding how some of the coding has changed from what my knowledge base is, I think things are going a little bit smoother and should be going a little bit faster from here on out. But the last week, it's just been, it's been interesting. I mean, that Andre's definitely seen my stressful moments here and there. He's actually told me sometimes, like, just put it down, close your laptop. But it got to the point where I don't remember what night it was. I had a dream. I was like coding in my dream. It was intense. So when it's time, when it's getting closer, I'll definitely let you guys know when that swap is going to be, and would love some feedback. And definitely, want to make it as user friendly as possible. So I can't wait for that. I don't know when that's going to happen because, again, I don't know how long it's going to take me, but it is going to be coming in the future here.
It looks very awesome. And yes, John, that is a typical male response when I say I don't care. But that's more coming from a place of, I have to write books and worry about 100 other things. I just don't care what my website looks like. Just, I trust you, make it look pretty.
And I have the mentality as you should care, because when people are like, who is this author? What's the first place they're going to want to go to is check out his website. No, not even. They're going to want to check out his website, right? So that's why I said, no, this needs an overhaul. But Jody, yes, it is WordPress. So thankfully, it does have a lot of widgets and drag and drop and whatnot. And I found an author-friendly theme, which has been very helpful. But it doesn't do, I'm trying to get into some very customizable things, which it doesn't do. And that's where I've been kind of hitting some snags. But I got a good amount of it figured out for now, right?
I don't even know what any of this means, but it looks nice. That's all I know.
I do have him check my work at the end of the day just to kind of peruse over. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Shannon. Thanks, Marilyn. I try and reach out when I can. Yes, Jody, I will definitely reach out to you. I got something that's been bugging me. I spent like 6 hours on it today, so I'll probably reach out to you. With that, let me take a little sip here. I'm still working on the merchandise. And we've actually, we are partnering with another company to expand merchandise so that there's going to be wide variety, and it will actually also be delivered worldwide as well, which is really, really exciting. I don't want to say more than that, but there's going to be more than just totes and t-shirts, you guys. There's going to be lots of stuff, which is lots of things to choose from, which is really, really cool. And it is M4L publishing merchandise, apparel, and like all sorts of fun things. So that is in the works as well, and that is going to kind of tie into the website, and it'll all come to fruition, hopefully, sooner than later. So it's exciting stuff. I get super excited about it, and I think it looks really cool.
It does. Natasha's the rock star here. I just write the books. She makes the rest happen. Awesome. Well, thank you for updating everyone on that stuff. So yeah, I guess I was going to just more or less talk about, ending the Wealth of Time series now that the day's here. And yes, Marilyn got a piece of our swag and insanity koozie. So yeah, we're trying to just kind of build off that and give you a whole store of things to buy. So stay tuned. But yeah, guys, so, last night at dinner, I looked across, I'm like, this feels kind of weird. Like, Wealth of Time is done. I've been working on this series. I wrote the first words of it in January of 2018. And pretty much every day since then, like, my focus has been on that series and just keeping it going and, stretching it out into the 6 books that ended up being. where last night is when it finally hit me, like, everything was done and ready for the launch day today. So it's like, so what now? It's like this part of my life really is no more. I mean, I'm definitely excited for the spin-off series that's going to be coming later this year. Getting started on that. I'm probably going to actually start writing that next month, which I need to get to work on planning. Um, but yeah, guys, I'm sure some of you may have seen my post earlier, just kind of highlighting, what it means to release this 13th book and the progress that I've made so far. Yeah, it's been surreal. When I published Wealth of Time, I was still very much, learning the ropes, I guess you could say. And, at the time, I'm still at a point where, releasing a book is very scary. You don't know how it's going to be received, especially the start of a new series. What if people hate it? Then you feel like you just wasted your time. Fortunately, though, with that series, things have just kind of kept snowballing into bigger and bigger things, and it's by far my best seller. It's something I will be investing in more and more with marketing and really seeing it grow. Like I mentioned earlier, book one right now is number 8 on the Amazon charts. So yeah, it's just, I feel like Wealth of Time was very much, I guess you could say, my college years of my writing career, and now I'm ready to jump into that professional world full swing. I've graduated, so now it's time. I could say I fully know what I'm doing
Well, you were
in this.
very, very nervous in the beginning too. Just that wealth of time he's basically always said was like wealth of time was something I truly made up. Followed home was based on a dream. The Insanity trilogy obviously was from life experiences and just kind of everything that kind of came about from personal experiences and whatnot. So when he wrote Wealth of Time, I mean, you were really first book. He was like, I don't think people are gonna like this. This is the first time I'm really using just kind of my imagination, my thoughts, like my technique. And here we are, book 6, and I mean, the reviews keep coming in, and you guys are amazing. You guys, I mean, I'm excited. I get to read them, and I definitely give him my opinion. But I do tell him. I mean, it's funny when I finished Time of Fate, he kind of looked at me, and I was like, that was good. I think he wanted something more from me, but I didn't want to give him more. But it was a very, very well done book. But I was very thrilled with the way the storyline went and how it ended, and I think it just truly wrapped up the full series. And you can clearly see how book 1 to book 6 is a full circle. And yeah, like you said, you've grown a lot, and it's kind of something that you don't have to be worried about because your readers here will tell you. Will tell you whether they like it or not, right? And sounds like so far most everyone is enjoying it, which is awesome. Thank you guys.
Yes, thank you guys for supporting me all along, whether it's from book one, followed home, or if you just joined me recently. I know there's some new faces here in the group. So thank you. You guys definitely keep me going. Every day is just it's a struggle to keep pushing and pushing, but it just takes one nice comment to see, or something like Marilyn sharing her picture of her new book today, being excited. It's like that stuff always kind of just resets me. It's like, okay, well, people are enjoying this, so let's keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so that's where I am, guys. So 13 books down, 100 more to go. So yeah, we'll see what's in store ahead. I have lots of ideas. I have a very long list. Um, it's just a file I keep called book ideas. Some may be full books, some may be full series, some might be short stories. I don't know. Um, but the ideas are there. Fortunately, I haven't. I know some authors run into a point where they're like, I don't know what to write about anymore. Like, kind of like the tank's empty. There's still a lot in my tank. I just need time to get to it. So if I can finally reach that point this year of quitting my day job and being able to dedicate 40 hours a week to writing, it's just going to just keep going even crazier over here. So hoping to reach that point.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
Looks like we have a question for Natasha. What did you think when you first heard that I wanted to be a writer?
I was excited. I mean, I always I'm a big reader. And kind of going back to it, I don't remember, how did you get approached by that news company when you were starting to write those articles? How did that come about? Or were you just kind of looking into it?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. But he used to write articles, like mainly sports articles, for this online news company, and they were really, really well done. And they actually got a lot of I think views, was it? Because they weren't comments and stuff. It was just a lot of traffic to them. And I said, hey, yeah, let's look into this. I know he wasn't happy with kind of where his career was going at the time. And I said, you know what, if this is something you're you know, interested in, and you had looked into it, you know, when you were in college kind of thing, why not? Let's check it out. And then there was one night, I don't even remember how, like, I think we were both just like having a horrible day. I know I was not happy with how things were going in my career. And our youngest was young, like maybe a month or two old. And we said, you know, what are we doing with our lives? And we sat down at our kitchen table.
This table.
It wasn't this one, it was the round one.
Oh, well,
but it was in this spot.
This spot.
I think we were having some drinks too, because I remember, yeah, we were a little tipsy. But I was getting very passionate and very emotional, and I was like, "You need to do this. Like, you need to stop dicking around, for lack of words, and just go in on it." And so I was very supportive from the beginning. And I said, you know, go pull out your book that you had written. And I hadn't read that first paper handwritten copy. Said, you need to go and look at it again, because he'd been talking about wanting to rewrite it. Said, go grab it and just start rewriting it and do it. And I'm glad that we had that talk.
Yeah.
So
too.
Yes, from the beginning, I was all for it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know where it would lead, but I'm thrilled at how far that he's come, how far, I mean, to know that we have a publishing company where we actually have 3 authors published, you know, Andre and 2 others, which is incredible. And, you know, we're not stopping. Obviously, you guys, we've got the merchandise, we've got some other things in the works that I can't talk about. But we've got some things cooking, and it's exciting to see where it'll all come, where it'll go.
Well, there you have it. All right. Well, if anyone has any other questions, feel free to drop them now. We will start getting to wrap up here on our end.
I'll show them my cool glasses.
Oh yeah, you're gonna show off your glasses.
So check out my glasses, you guys. So I usually wear contacts, but since COVID, I'm like, my eyes have just been super dry. So I'm like, I'm just gonna wear my glasses more often, and I have been. And I came across this line of glasses where you can swap out the frame. So check this out. So I've got on these red ones right now, but you can swap them out and change them up. So the base that I got are black, but I totally have a frame that is like like a purple galaxy looking kind of one, and then I've got one on the way that's like a green with like gold and black dots on it, and then I've got like this cloud rainbow one that my daughter picked out, and and then they've got sunglass covers, so I got 2 of those, and then they got sports, so I'm about to get my Nuggets ones, because you know I love my Nuggets. But I was super stoked about these, and I was like, okay, that is pretty cool. Like, to just change it up and be like, what do I feel like wearing today, guys? Like, that's pretty legit. So I love them. I will have to say, though, I got to be careful around my youngest, because I was playing with her and she just went, wah, and the top frame just went flying. I was like, oh, crap. So I got to be careful around her wearing these, because, I mean, they're on there pretty snug, but she hit me good. So just got to be careful. So, but yeah, those are my glasses. I like them. I think they're pretty snazzy.
I think you're out of control. She does this all day.
He's a hater.
Like, what are you doing? Just stop this.
I'm like, look, I can change it. What do I feel like wearing today? I need to buy more tops though, but I'm still waiting for a few more to come in that I had ordered.
Oh.
I think they're cool. Oh, see, they think they're cool too. My glasses have magnetic sunglasses, but yeah, see, Shannon gets it.
They're just being cool. Nice.
Yeah, you see your mom's wow face. Like that is legit. It's cool. Very cool.
Guys, stop egging her on. This is enough.
Oh,
All right, guys. Well, I think that is going to wrap up our show today. If you do think of any other questions or comments, definitely drop them. I will still go back and respond. I still have to go back and respond to everyone's comments from my post earlier. So I will get back to everyone. But yeah, again, thank you guys for letting this be such a fun run with the Wealth of Time series and beyond. So next week we still have planned for our very own Shannon Casey to come here on the show, and we still need to figure out. I'm going to touch base with Shannon probably tomorrow about exactly how we want to do that show. But she will be our guest next week, assuming that still works for you, Shannon. So yeah, we will plan on that. But yeah, until then, guys, hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Stay safe, stay healthy out there, and cheers. Happy Tuesday.
cheers. Happy 420.
Oh, there it is. Okay, well, I've been holding back all day, and it's time to go partake in the festivities. All right, everyone. Good night.